Hello, it's me. I'm filtered again. Anyway, hi, it's Cheapskate Snob. Wonderful. Thank you for joining me. So I just did a video where the long and short of it was I was talking about dyeing my hair, to hold on to my youth. And I was also talking about like women commenting on other women's appearance, namely in a negative, way, like, oh, well, that's not for me. I don't find that attractive. Like, it's not for you. It was never meant for you, sis. Like, I don't mean me. Just to be clear, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about, like, if it's a woman who identifies as heterosexual, then she probably doesn't give two fucks what you think about how her butt is or how her hair is or that kind of thing, whatever. And where I didn't finish my thought, but I felt like the message still came through what I meant, but regarding my disagreeing with Shonda on that particular opinion, and again, I adore Shonda, just for the record. She's a godsend to me. But I did disagree with her because there are some women who just hate on other women and they can call themselves your friend, but they really don't want to see you shine in some cases. They do want to dim your light. And let's be honest, in general, full lips are the preferred type of lips, and I don't just say that because mine are full. That's the preference. Most people are not going to get their lips, thinned. They're getting them plumped, So if that's how she wants them, that's how she wants them. And, those could have been her natural lips. They weren't, I guess, by the implication was that she got filler. But, what if they were? What if you were saying that to someone who looked like Angelina Jolie? Those are Angelina Jolie's lips. She was born with those suckers. You could go look at her as a baby, and they were a lot bigger than this girl. So, no. I don't think her friend should have commented, and I don't think that makes her a girl's girl. Comment on something that is like, you see my dress tucked into my pantyhose, say something. I came on my period and I didn't realize it, say something. I got lipstick on my teeth, say something. But, if I want fuller lips, then I want fuller lips and stuff, let me live, right? I don't know. Anyway, and like I said, I do a lot of looksism content because I feel like my looks have had a tremendous effect on my life. I'm unfortunate to say mostly negative, okay, because of my obesity issues, and so I've talked about that on this channel and stuff, but nobody needs to tell me I need to lose weight. I already know that, so I don't know. And I'm not telling you need to lose weight. That's up to you. That's a personal choice. I'm saying that if you need outside confirmation of what you're already feeling, like, I think the world would be different if I was smaller. I'm telling you based off of personal experience and observation, you're probably right. Okay. Now, another thing I wanted to get into, and I don't know if I'll have time because this is a filtered 10-minute video, but I just want to say this. So, I've been talking to my girlfriends about the whole dating thing. I would really love to date, right? Unfortunately, no one's asking, but just the same, I would really love to date. But then again, I am planning on leaving the area later this year. And so I'm like, I kind of realized, I'm like, I really don't need to get into a relationship right now, knowing that I'm not going to be in the area later this year, right? And then the other thing is, and this goes into the looksism thing, is who am I going to attract? It doesn't mean that I can't attract like a decent dude, but so far I haven't had the greatest luck. As a nearly 300-pound woman, I haven't had the greatest luck. So I just feel like I'd rather wait until I'm doing better for myself, and then I'll have the pick of the litter, rather than being so hard up to like, it kind of reminds me of like a little kid. You give them a little bit of money. You say, okay, save it up, put it in your piggy bank. And they're like, I want to spend it right now. well, you can't get much with what I gave you, but okay, if you want to spend it right now. Whereas if you were patient and you would wait, then you could get more, you know? So that's just my opinion. I want to get more, when I do date. So hopefully, my weight loss journey moves a bit quicker. I have to admit, I am 1.9 up. Womp womp. From my lowest, which was 297. Now I'm 298.9. So hopefully it goes down again pretty soon. I did have some Panda Express today. Um, Pray for me. And yeah, but no, one way or the other, I plan on getting back on track tomorrow. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.